Heather, putting a ban on bans. An Oklahoma lawmaker's effort is moving forward.
16 other states have taken up similar legislation.
How he says the measure would save you money and why another legislator disagrees. Plus, tragedy feet away from an airport tarmac. A plane crashes, killing 2 Oklahomans. What we now know about the victims. And a woman's run from the law, all in a stolen ambulance.
For a joyride?
See what it took to bring this chase to a halt. The new video, right now at 5.
You're watching Oklahoma's News 4 at 5.
Thanks for continuing on with us at this hour, and we're going to start with some breaking news. A man rushed to the hospital after being shot in the chest in southwest Oklahoma City. This was the view from Air Comfort Solutions Chopper 4 less than an hour ago.
And now we have a crew on the ground. Let's go live to Cassandra Sweetman. Cassandra, you've been out there following this. What have you learned about the police investigation right now?
Right now, they are currently looking for the man who allegedly shot this shooting victim. It happened here at the Brookwood Apartments here on Southwest 89th and Western. We're told that the 2 men got into an argument here in the parking lot. That's when one of them took out a gun and shot the other one in the chest. Now, the suspect is believed to have left on foot, but he may have gotten into a vehicle right now after that. And the victim was found lying on the ground by someone walking by. They called 911 and he was rushed to the hospital. We don't know his condition right now, but we are told that he was alive while he was in the ambulance. Now, again, police are looking for the suspect right now. They don't have a very good description of him, but they say they don't believe he is a danger to other neighbors around this area. Again, reporting from Southwest 89th and Western at the Brookwood Apartments, a man has been shot in the chest here at this apartment complex. Reporting live, Cassandra Sweetman, Oklahoma's News 4.
Thank you. And there are new developments surrounding a deadly plane crash in far northwest Oklahoma City.
We brought it to you last night as breaking news, this time yesterday. And tonight we are learning more about the 2 people who were in that plane when it went down. News 4's Brent Skarkey is live at Sundance Air Park. And Brent, what are you learning today?
Well, we now know the identity of the 2 pilots that went down in that plane crash. The Sundance Airport actually closed today. A couple of flights out, but officially closed today. And lots of pilots still in the vicinity, a lot of staff here, and they're remembering 2 of their close friends and very good pilots. Officials from the FAA and the NTSB at Sundance Airport on Tuesday looking into the crash of the twin-engine jet Monday afternoon. Officials today releasing the names of the 2 pilots that died, 43-year-old Britton Lee and 60-year-old Doug Durning. Today, the airport putting out this message on social media saying in part, "There truly are no words to express our overwhelming sorrow and deep sadness over the loss of our 2 friends. The aviation community is close here in Oklahoma, and yesterday's tragic loss will be felt by many for years to come." I've talked to a lot of pilots today. None of them want to go on camera, but they say they are deeply hurt by this and that the 2 behind the controls were very, very qualified and good pilots. Coming up tonight at 6, we actually did a story with Britton Lee years back, and we'll show you part of that as we remember these 2 very valued members of the flight community here in far northwest Oklahoma City. Brent Skarkey, Oklahoma's News 4.
Thank you, Brent. And tonight, a man is in jail after leading police on this high-speed chase this afternoon. It finally came to an end in northwest Oklahoma City. Air Comfort Solutions Chopper 4 was there as Dennis Ray surrendered to police in this parking lot of a business near Melrose and Rockwell. Right there, you can see him being pulled by police out of a truck, which they say was stolen out of Amarillo, Texas. Authorities also tell us Ray had a warrant in Oklahoma County for another stolen vehicle. At the Capitol, a ban on bans. A bill prohibiting cities or towns from banning or placing a tax on certain containers is now in the hands of House lawmakers. This includes, but is not limited to, plastic bags. News 4's Lily Zhang joins us live from the state capitol. Lily, you spoke with the bill's author there. What did he have to say?
Yeah, Heather, Senator James Leawright says that more than a dozen states have already considered legislation just like this. Now, from a business perspective, he is stressing the importance of uniform, but some opponents are questioning whether this would infringe with local control.
16 other states have taken up similar legislation.
Senator James Leawright is the author behind Senate Bill 1001. Now in the hands of the Oklahoma House, this bill prohibits cities and towns from banning or regulating auxiliary containers made from materials like cloth, paper, plastic, and glass.
Our population base, with really 2 larger cities controlling most of the population, if just one of those cities was to ban, let's say, cardboard. And so you have a distributor of food that ships their product in cardboard. You can imagine for the rest of the state, prices would either go up or they just wouldn't distribute that product.
A state coalition sides with Senator Lee Wright. This graphic shows an example of items being regulated at the local level throughout the country.
It's very misleading because you can't avoid the 5-cent bag charge by bringing your own bag.
Senator Mary Boren was one of 9 in the Senate to vote in opposition. She describes the bill as an encroachment on local control. The city of Norman, for example, is eyeing a possible ordinance that would limit plastic bag use.
We have a reputation of being very progressive on environmental policies, and this bill, we feel, was targeting that initiative and trying to throw cold water on our local value system that we have of taking care of the environment. Part of what causes businesses not to come to Oklahoma is because of our resistance to environmentally conscious policies.
Now, I just got off the phone with the coalition behind that graphic. They say it is not misleading. They say this bill is all about consumer freedom and preventing overregulation. You can find their full statement right now on our website. We're live at the state capitol. Lily Zhang, Oklahoma's News 4.
All right, Lily, thank you for that. And on Crime Watch, we are now seeing the moment that police arrested a woman for taking an ambulance on a joyride.
Hey, show your hands. Show your hands.
Put your hands up.
Come here.
Walk this way.
That's Erica Toledo being led away in cuffs. Oklahoma City police say she stole an IMSA unit Saturday night from Integra Southwest Medical Center. We are told that the ambulance was left unlocked. The keys were inside. Toledo led police on a chase that came to an end near Southwest 24th and Broadway when officers threw out stop sticks. IMSA credits built-in safeguards inside the ambulance for helping police track down the suspect.
We do have automatic vehicle locators, or AVLs, and that gives us distinct GPS locations, which our dispatch was actually using our AVL system and then disseminating that information to the police department, giving them a play-by-play of where that vehicle was.
We're told the IMSA unit had to undergo repairs before it could be put back into service. And also on Crime Watch, a Midwest City man is going to federal prison for shooting at police. 52-year-old Anthony Hill got 13 years behind bars. Last May, Hill shot at officers as they were serving a warrant at his home. None of the officers were hurt. Police also found drugs inside Hill's home. Hill told investigators that he had been selling those drugs.
We now know the name of a man found dead near Lake Overholser earlier this month. Police have identified him as 66-year-old Terry Burchett. A person riding a horse saw his body in a wooded area just to the north of the lake and called 911. Investigators say Burchett's death is not considered a homicide. As you may remember, Burchett was the third person to be found dead at or near Lake Overholser. Prior to his death, 2 teens were pulled from the water after crashing their vehicle into the lake. Police say the 3 deaths were not connected. And we're learning new details surrounding an FBI investigation at a Lawton apartment complex. News 4 has been following this since early January. A newly unsealed search warrant says authorities found chemicals inside Philip Heath's apartment, which could have been used to make explosives. He also admitted to researching how to build explosives online. However, no devices were actually found in his apartment. It turns out, though, Heath was convicted in 1987 on an explosives-related charge out of California. Heath also had guns in his house. However, he's not allowed to have them since he is a convicted felon. Heath is still in jail awaiting a federal trial.
An Oklahoma sheriff, undersheriff, and several deputies have resigned from their jobs, and it all stems from unresolved safety issues at the Nowata County Jail. Sheriff Terry Barnett says he and the undersheriff quit because a judge pressured them to reopen the jail despite ongoing problems. Nearly 3 weeks ago, inmates were evacuated due to a carbon monoxide leak. We are told that there's also exposed electrical wiring at that facility. The judge has not commented on the allegations. Also this afternoon, the future is looking much brighter for a retirement community in Stillwater. We first told you about the ranch, this time last year. And at that time, the facility, which is still under construction, was facing foreclosure. Now, the Journal Record is reporting that the ranch has a new owner. Safari Hospitality out of Utah purchased the facility for nearly $20 million. The new owners hope to wrap up construction in about 6 months' time.
Well, you could say the food at a Metro restaurant really is off the hook.
I'm on cloud 9 and my phone's been blowing up.
fresh off of a $10,000 win on the Food Network, what this Oklahoma City family says was the toughest part of the competition when we come back.
This is a great story. An Oklahoma City family finds success on a national food competition show. We introduced you to the Harris family last week, and that's because they're the owners of Off the Hook Seafood and more.
The Harrises were contestants on last night's Family Food Showdown on the Food Network, and today they talked to News 4's Lacey Lett about their big win. It's new tonight.
Off the Hook Seafood Restaurant in Oklahoma City had a huge night on Monday. They were on the Food Network's Family Food Showdown, and the Harris family won it all.
Both Off the Hook locations are hot right now. Always busy, but even more so after winning a Food Network competition show this week.
I've had to shut my phone off. That's how bad it is. The text messages, the Instagram, the Twitter, the Facebook, the business page, the inbox, it's going crazy right now.
I'm on cloud 9 and my phone's been blowing up and this has been crazy around here. Crazy.
The show aired Monday night. The Harris family competed against the Santana family, originally from Cuba, for a tough recipe challenge.
Having the pressure of having 30 minutes and then going up another awesome family, it was a lot stressful.
But in the end, only one family could win the prize of $10,000 and bragging rights.
The Harris family!
It was like an unbelievable experience. You get to meet all the great judges, get to cook in front of them with all the pressure, with the time and everything.
With $10,000 in their pockets, these seafood experts now plan to take in the actual sea.
Every year we try to take our kids to somewhere for Christmas. Somewhere, we always usually go on a cruise. This year we might do something different. We might go to an island.
So I just want to kind of take them maybe to a Legoland or something and do something nice for them.
A hardworking family getting customers hooked on seafood cuisine. Lacey Lett, Oklahoma's News 4.
And we also found out you'll be seeing Corey Harris again on the Food Network. He told us he can't say too much about it right now. However, Corey told us it will air in April. That's exciting.
Yeah, that
Congratulations.
Yeah, some really good stuff. I'm definitely going to check it out. But Anyway, it's a great day to go to an outdoor restaurant because the weather is fantastic.
John Slater has that for us coming up next.
Now, forewarned weather with John Slater.
And good evening to everyone on the last day of winter. Temperatures near 70 degrees outside. It'll be cooler tomorrow on the first day of spring. Go figure. All right, let's see what's going on out there. A lot of sunshine, some high clouds around today. Gusty winds out of the south. Temperatures up around 70 degrees. Very dry weather conditions as well. That's doing a couple things. Number one, the fire danger is elevated today. A number of fairly small grass fires, especially across south central, southeastern Oklahoma during the day today. The other thing is not much moisture with this front coming in this evening and overnight. So we're going to see a little bit of rain with this front overnight tonight, tomorrow morning, but really not a whole lot of rain. Maybe enough to settle the dust. That's about it. Right now, 69 here at KFOR. Some high clouds, gusty winds out of the south, southwest. We're still ahead of the front. Look at the humidity down to 25% right now. Temperature-wise here in central Oklahoma, mid to upper 60s. To around 70 degrees. Look how warm it is. Central, eastern, southern Oklahoma ahead of this front. Cooler 50s with more cloud cover and rain behind the front. Northwestern Oklahoma in the panhandle. Gusty south, southwesterly winds ahead of the front right now. We're getting winds gusting over 30 miles per hour. Behind the front, winds kind of switch to the northwest, strong and gusty for a few hours behind the front. Again, it's very mild and dry ahead of this front. So as this front comes through, it does not have a whole lot of moisture to work with. Most of the rain is occurring behind the front. I can't even see any lightning strikes here. This is just light to moderate showers right now, pushing off to the east at around 20 to 25 miles per hour across northwestern Oklahoma, extending down to the southwest through the eastern Texas Panhandle, west central Oklahoma, and this line of showers will push off to the east, reaching the metro area around 10 o'clock. I think the cold front comes in around 10 o'clock. The rain shortly behind the cold front overnight tonight through the early morning hours. But again, not a lot of rain with this front coming through tonight. Now, on the big picture, look at this big storm just off the west coast. Complicated storm system here, many pieces of energy. One little system right here, you can see that. That's late Friday night, Saturday, a chance for showers and thunderstorms. Another piece of energy coming in behind that could get here late Sunday, Monday, more showers and thunderstorms. So over the weekend, not a washout, wouldn't cancel any plans, but rounds of showers and thunderstorms in the forecast. Some heavy rain, maybe severe weather as well. We're watching that closely. So at 10 o'clock this evening, front coming into the metro area, turns cooler. The rain comes in behind the front. Temperatures drop into the 40s. Head of the front, we're partly cloudy in the 50s. Then overnight tonight through the early morning hours, best chance of light to moderate rain right through central Oklahoma early tomorrow morning. Cooler behind the front, gusty northwesterly winds, 30s and 40s. The rain ends in central Oklahoma early in the morning, lingers in eastern and southeastern Oklahoma, ends there during the afternoon. Skies clear behind the front, gusty northwesterly winds, a little cooler for the first day of spring, 50s and low 60s out there, but we should end up with a sunny day tomorrow. Rainfall totals, not a whole lot. Most areas, 1/10 of an inch or less. A few areas could be about 2/10 to 3/10 of an inch of rain as the system comes through overnight tonight. For the metro, showers developing, turning cooler, down to about 44. Tomorrow, skies clear. It's cooler, breezy, hello spring, 59 degrees. Kind of cold early Thursday morning, then mostly sunny Thursday, pretty nice 57. 60s on Friday, partly cloudy skies. But again, over the weekend, don't cancel plans, but scattered showers and thunderstorms, locally heavy rain at times, maybe some severe weather. The weekend's kind of stormy at times. It clears out after the weekend. Maybe another system later that next week. That is my 7-day plus 4 more.
And it looks good.
It does look good.
You did a great job.
Springtime in Oklahoma.
Yeah, really. Thank you.
What does not look good, well, it's for the Thunder because they came up short again. And Brian's up next with comments from the head coach.
And the Sooners are getting ready for their NCAA tournament opener later this week. Plus, an NFL team reportedly